Good morning. It's Vijay here. Welcome to yet another episode of Pre-Market Commentary. Today is Wednesday, 4th September 2025. Please note I'm not a SEBI registered advisor. If you like this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe. We are slowly getting our numbers, but still a long way to go. But that's okay so long as your quality subscribers, that's what I am aiming for. So yesterday was a fantastic day as far as the markets are concerned. Markets in the first half they were very nervous, very jittery because the bears had spread all kinds of news that GST numbers will not be. I mean, the GST proposals will not be as good as what market expects, and in fact, they were expecting the GST proposals to come out only today because it was a two-day meet. The GST Council surprised big time. Not only they have done something revolutionary, in my opinion, in terms of how they have reclassified the GST, GST structure. Plus, they have done the meeting. They have completed the meeting in one day, and they have left nothing for today. So the meeting is over. The press conference. A lot of people would have seen it, and this morning the media is full of who is getting what. Before we go to that, let's discuss what happened yesterday and not only in the market but what happened as far as the institutions activity is concerned. See, typically, I have titled today's topic as "Buy the rumor, sell the news," and I put question marks. Usually what happens is when there is an event which is going which is a big event, a lot of people, like budget for instance, a lot of people take positions, large positions, especially if it is going to be a good event like GST meeting. So people would have taken, let's say, long positions, and that is what they call the buy the rumor, because we don't know exactly what will come out of the meeting, and then they'll sell on the news, which will, if it is good news, they'll sell more. So one may expect something like that. But this time, I feel it may be slightly different because yesterday, even when the GST meeting was on, there are a lot of negativity in the market, completely negativity because of the FIS. FIS actually increased their short positions. Right now, they're about 92% on the Nifty index short. I've been mentioning that even if you get bad news, the market is unlikely to fall much because the shorts will protect the market. Unlike longs, the shorts will protect the market. So you have a base. The market may not rise too much, but the market will not fall too much also. Now with this so much of good news and across the board, it looks like the market will take the shorts to the cleaners. At least in the first 2 hours, I'm expecting that, and then a horde of buying may come because you see the sky looks clear as far as the US is concerned, unless a black swan event comes from Mr. Trump, which you never know. But right now, we have to be positive. We are positive. So let's go into what happened yesterday. So, as I said, markets moved in the second half, and then banking did very well, metals did very well, which was quite a pleasant surprise, and pharma also they did quite well. And the volatility index slipped 4%, which means people are not heavily positioned. So what happened to the institutions? FIs continue to sell. They sold about 1,666 crores. DIs, of course, bought more than FIs, 2,500 crores, so about 830 crores is the net buying by institutions. Globally, markets were very volatile, but they all closed in the green, excepting for Dow Jones, which closed flat. Now, amazing, because at one point of time, Dow Jones was down by 225 points. Finally, it closed flat. Nasdaq did very well; it closed 1% higher. S&P also closed 0.5% higher. Commodities, Brent has now started falling. Now it is about 67.2. Just yesterday, it was about 69.5. Gold made an all-time high. Silver made a 14-year high, and they have now reacted. I think, a small correction is required, but we bought yesterday gold and silver. We continue to buy gold and silver. Any fall is welcome for us because I think our distance is much more. I will have a technical discussion on it on the weekend. So the GST meeting, now they have gone the particulars of it. All of you would know, but still to reiterate, we have only three levels of GST. That is the 5, then we have 18, and then 40. 40 is for sin goods. There are very few in that, but then they get the maximum revenue. The government is foregoing the government is foregoing about 93,000 crores. About half of it will come back through the extra levies on luxury goods. The other half should be compensated by greater demand. Generally, when you reduce taxes, the demand increases. Actually, tax revenues balloon up and not get depressed. So mathematically, it may look like governments are losing 45,000 crores, but I am fairly convinced that sooner or later that will be more or less taken care of. These proposals are coming from September 22nd, which is the first day of Navaratri. So that is as far as the program of GST is concerned. Now, most of them are falling under 5% slab across the board. So a lot of companies will get benefited. Even autos will get benefited because for instance, two-wheelers have come from below 350 cc, have come from 28 to 18. Then small cars have come from 28 to 18. The larger cars, of course, remain at 20. Now it's been pushed to 40. So the luxury cars, luxury yachts, I mean, a very small section of the society will suffer, but they will continue to buy because demand is inelastic there. So even if you increase taxes, I don't think the consumption will come down. With talks of aerated beverages, for instance, pan masala, gutka, cigarettes. I think government has done a good job of pushing it to 40, and I think by and large, I think it was 40 with the compensation cess that is going now. So what was 28 plus compensation cess, which was equivalent to 40, will remain there. So by and large, it is a please all policy, unanimously approved. So that is very, very good news. So markets should continue to be buoyant, especially with people being underinvested in the markets and short positions, and the VIX being down. So there is another thing on electric cars, all electric cars, SUVs, and luxury electric cars also are going to get a duty of only 5%, unlike this, the other cars which have other luxury cars which have a 40% GST. So that apart from that, if you look at what other government policy came, yesterday government approved a 1,500 crore a scheme to promote critical mining and recycling. So companies like MSTC may benefit, Hindustan Copper may benefit. We hold Hindustan Copper and MSTC, so to that extent we are interested. Then on gold and silver, data yesterday was very interesting international data, which said that total gold holdings in gold in ETFs have risen by 2,905 tons in August, which is a record, and it has increased about 300 tons year to date. And silver ETFs also has a record of 25,044 tons. So basic and silver ETFs have been going up for the inflows have been going up for 7 months. So we continue to be very, very bullish on silver and gold. So I think we should be, those after correction, they should be going up as far as I'm concerned. There are two other quick small things. One is, the Aptus Value Housing is coming with a block deal of 2,600 crores, so that may be under pressure in the morning. Then there is a great NPS shakeup. The national pension system is going to get a shakeup apparently. See, a national NPS system used to invest in stocks when among the top 200. Now they're planning to broaden the base to top 500. They never invested in gold and silver. They're now proposing to invest in gold and silver. So they'll give another leg up to gold and silver. Multi-asset funds were not there in their focus. Now it is going to be there. And then bonds also, they're planning some loosening of controls. So basically you will see money which is coming into NPS now going into market, different asset classes, especially the private sector NPS. So the private sector subscribers will now get diversification, which will mean that gold and silver will get benefited. So as usual, we continue to buy on decline, and we will do that. Our portfolios did have done well. Thank God for that. And I hope everybody's portfolio will do well. Whatever you do, I hope it is successful. Thank you for joining me.